Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rosalyn Kahn with Community of Unity. In case you missed the first half of this, we got the chance to talk to Miss Vanessa Perez, and she was telling and reflecting about her internship experience this summer with Miss Robbie Motter, the head of GSFE, and what the process was like to go ahead and become an intern, her precognitions, and her attitudes afterward. Boy, she learned a lot. But now we're going to go ahead and ask about the other side of her. So, Miss Vanessa Perez, can you tell us? I know you're a very accomplished young lady. What are some of the other things you've done in your life?
Oh, okay. Well, I have a lot to share. Some things that make up a person are like undeclarable or finished, but I'll share some of my few proud moments. Well, I could say that I play violin. I feel like this is a big accomplishment for me because violin is it's a strategic instrument to play, and I feel like me being able to really create music out of it. It's an accomplishment just in general. I think it's a very fun instrument that really helps me calm down, think about life. It has helped me a lot throughout my uh, growing up as I was growing up. Another
How
accomplishment.
long have you been playing the violin for?
I would say it's because I started when I was pretty small, but then I stopped. So I would say like around 6 years, like
Wow.
of just playing. Yeah.
Well, it's you'll never know this, but when I was a young kid, I too played the violin. My greatest accomplishment was Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. That's as far as I got. So,
Oh, I'm
wow,
sorry.
the fact that you stayed for 6 years, that's amazing. And so
Yeah. And then, I'm sorry.
what other things have you done?
Okay. Well, a little bit going further in my high school years, I have the ability that to uh, understand a bit more of computers. Um, I've done some coding. It's not an accomplishment yet because I don't define myself as an expert or like as a person that really knows how to code, but I feel like an accomplishment that I've been pursuing. I know how to create some programs in Python and uh, Python more familiar, but I also have familiarity with HTML, JavaScript. I feel like that's a good an accomplishment that I still hope to pursue to continue. Not sure if I'm going to pursue it in my career life, but I feel like it's something very, very cool. And then another accomplishment or things that I've done is really help my community. So for some reason, I am great with kids. I believe this is good. This happened to me because I'm the oldest of my four siblings. So I have experience. I have experience managing or knowing how to get children. So when I was like throughout my before the pandemic, throughout my middle school or high school years, a little bit further back, I would volunteer and work with teachers or just be able to assist students because I really enjoyed it. And I feel like that's a great accomplishment because not it's sometimes hard for people to understand young people as well. Like I mean, it's hard. It could be hard to like be able to connect with people not your age, and I feel like I've done a great job with that based on my experience with kids.
Oh, that's awesome. I love kids too. I mean, I don't remember if you remember at that event. I think you were sleeping at that part, but we began and there was like kind of a moment of silence, and I got everyone to do some breathing exercises because they were all nervous and everything. And then we did some verbal exercises, and these kids just really got into the ahs, the ehs, the e's, the o's, and the oohs. So, now, did any of your computer knowledge help you when you were working with Miss Motter? Did that help at all?
Well, for Miss Motter, not really, because for Miss Motter, I mostly work with social media and like like Facebook, Instagram, and coding is mostly like what goes behind the scenes
Okay.
when something runs. But what happened with Miss Motter was my experience just because I'm someone that goes online a lot,
Hmm.
so that experience helped me with her a lot.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so you got the kids that you like, you have the violin, and is that all? Is there anything else?
Um, no, there's so many, but like right now, I feel like those are like one of the important ones that really. have helped me shape
No,
who I am.
it's important. I think skills that we learn from music help teach us discipline
Mm.
and follow through and the ability to connect with children, those who are younger. There are some people who love, adore, and appreciate, and there are others who just get me out of here. I don't have any time. I don't have any patience. Husband,
Yeah.
but I just think kids are cute. They have the answers. They have the possibilities, and that's what the world needs is, to have an open mind. Now, of all the things that you've done, what is the one event that really stands out the most to you that you're most proud of?
Um, well, I feel like I said, the violin, because I am really honored because one, because none of my, fortunately, none of my siblings or parents know how to play an instrument. They don't have like
Wow.
that. They don't have like that eagerness or like interest yet, or they haven't found the right one. So I'm really, it's like unique to me. Also, I feel like it has helped me, like you said, because instrument learning, for some reason, it helps academically and like academically as well. So I feel like understanding how to play this instrument has really hit me positively good throughout how I think, act, or react to things occurring in life.
Right. There's different parts of the brain that it goes ahead and it activates and I can't tell you if the right side or the left side, but there is information and knowledge that says that when you play an instrument or you're involved in sports, it
Mm,
activates a certain part of your mind that helps you in the learning process and so forth. So that is definitely true. Now,
yeah.
recently, you were involved in an event with World Young Leaders, and what did you think of that experience? How was that for you?
Oh, well, that experience was really unique, especially because it was coming from the UK time zone. So the time zone's got a little messed up for me, but it was cool because I was going to Zoom meeting. I've been in so many Zoom meets this whole past year, and this one was one, well, almost the other side of the country. So I found that very cool at first. I felt when I got to the event, I felt so not. I felt like I was in a room full of very professional young people, and um, especially the kids, because it was mostly for kids. So the kids made me feel very very unique because they were unique in their own way, and they had so accomplished so much that I never really thought of considering, because for me my mind is only on kids my school, my age, my community, and getting to know people literally from all over the world has helped me expand my perspective on how kids have accomplished so many and so much in life depending on their status, uh, uh, to call country, and their own community as well.
Cool. Well, it truly was an honor to put your name in that hat and say, I think that you should be one of the people that's on the stage. And what was one of the things that I called you? Yeah, I want the audience to know that the day of the event, you were so sick. You said, "Oh my God, I lost my voice. I can't speak. I don't know if I can do this. I overslept, Mrs. Kahn. I don't know what I'm gonna do." And I said, "Well, I can always go ahead and read your part for you. I can go ahead and do it." And you said, "Here, let me record myself." I said, "Little scratchy to me, but I think you can get it. You should be fine." And I have a little bit of power, so as they were calling out different people's names and they weren't there, I said, there's a young lady that I nominated and she's not feeling very well today. Can we please make a special exception and get her up there? And what you think? How did you feel when that happened? And you were called
Oh,
on the stage right then and there.
so I was well, I kind of looking back at other people, what other people were doing and presenting themselves. I was trying to bring up my mind on how I was gonna do mine, and I was like, when Miss Khan, you straight up tell them to call my name, I was like, oh wow, I'm gonna go now. So I had my tea on my hand. I'm like, let me just sip up a little, and so I just spoke because, like you said, my throat was very crisp. I don't know. It was a different tone, and I tried my best to really bring out what I could, and I think everyone heard me all right. But yeah, I felt, I mean, it's been so many times that I've been called on the spot, especially by teachers, because they just call you like that or like post and anything. So I'm used to being called like that.
Hmm.
But it was cool. It was, I was a bit ready, so I knew what to say.
Well, you did a fantastic job. You did a fantastic job, and as a result of the being involved in that event, there's a book coming out, and you can now say that you're going to be a published author, going in 7 countries around the world. What do you have to say about that?
Wow. Well, I was really surprised when you gave me the news because it was that same day, but I left a little early. And when you called me and told me about that, I was like, what? I didn't know that I was going to be part of a book after this event. Because the event was awesome. It was amazing. But leading for a book, it was something more bigger that it opened my eyes. And it took me a moment to, when we ended the call, it took me a moment to like process of being an author in a book because it's something not everyone gets to do or has the opportunity to take part of. And yeah, it made me feel amazing how um, you and Miss Motter and everything that I've been part of has helped me come to this point that will affect my future at some point, which is it is already the book. And being able to like share my experience with the world of 7 countries, like you said, it just feels really amazing. So that's why it took me a long time to process myself, my name being in a book.
Wow. Well, we're going to offer you a huge congratulations. We're going to let you relish in that glee, and we're going to come back after a short little break here. Just hold on real quick.